Hey guys, Dr. Ross here with Inver Chiropractic, and I'm going to give you guys a few tips if we're becoming insulin resistant, pre-diabetic, or even if we are type 2 diabetic, tips that you guys can do at home to help try to reverse that and control our numbers. So why it's important, it's because diabetes is the #7 killer in our country, and the things that we can do to change that are things that you can even do at home, which is super exciting. Some of the big risk factors for diabetes and pre-diabetes and insulin resistance is physical inactivity, the foods that we eat, and then extra fat on our body. And specifically when we're talking about extra fat, it's fat in this section. The dangerous section is in that abdomen. We actually call that visceral fat. And the cool thing is you can measure how much visceral fat you have, so you can see where your levels are. And if we get them down to a certain spot, it actually decreases our risk for things such as diabetes by up to 50%. Simple things that you guys can test, but things you can do to help curb those is being physically active. So getting out, we want to be able to do strength training. We also need to be able to do cardio, and we need to be able to be mobile. But when we're specifically looking at preventing diabetes, burning calories, getting out and moving, working your cardiovascular system, so such as walking, being on the elliptical, doing different classes such as Zumba, and then also strength training. You can use bands, you can use body weight, you can get a personal trainer, and there's a ton of videos and stuff that you guys can do at home. Nike training app is a good one, and I'm pretty sure it is still free. So there's a ton of things that you guys can do to be physically active. And another thing that we can do, is eating the proper foods. If we're eating a lot of carbs and sugar and processed foods, it can be really hard. It's loading our bodies with carbohydrates. So if we can start to curb the amount of carbohydrates that we put into our body, it can help control that as well. So two quick things that we can do is we can start to get exercise. So we want cardiovascular work, and then we also want strength training work, and then limiting the amount of carbs, especially the bad carbs. More fruits and veggies is definitely helpful, but if we're eating breads and grains and processed foods, that can help skyrocket our glucose numbers as well. If you guys have any questions on things that you can do at home to help prevent diabetes, or if you already have it to help control it, comment below. Otherwise, if you know anyone who could use this information, please share it. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.